Night Live. What's up, guys? Once you're on here, leave a comment. Let us know that you're here. We did some tiger stripe stuff today. This is a orange thread tiger stripe tool roll up. These are the 3 cells. Zippered knife pouches. Tiger stripe. Never done those. Deplorable bags. Another run of deplorable bags. These are the big ones. This is what the insides look like. They have a slot in the bottom so you can put something rigid in there to give it some shape on the bottom. They've got Velcro lined rails on both sides so we can put all our mesh pockets and such in there. Brandon, what's up? Toy Town, what's up? Croft, Kiri, Seaside, Chicken Farmer, what's going on? Steve F. I'm guessing the notifications work tonight. They certainly did not last night. There were dudes commenting this morning. I saw comments today. Dude said 13 hours later, I just got a notification. YouTube, what is up with you guys? OD Rallyman mag pouches. OD CQB. Well, those are actually Ranger green, but a green of some color. Deplorable bags. These are the tool roll-ups right here. 3-cell tool roll-ups. Some super bright orange bags. That actually makes the camera flare out. We need to feed everything 2 days ago. We'll do it while Brando's here. We'll do a video with it. Brando's going to be so excited. It's going to be a bloodbath, Mitch. Whoever told you maple syrup on Brussels sprouts? Yeah, man. Add bacon. Bacon and bacon. Balsamic vinegar, maple syrup. Toast them a little bit. Roast them. Brando, what's up, my man? Amanda. Amanda ordered a package of mice, like everything she does. She gets 1 package of mice. Let me show you what actually showed up. So that she could put the mice, a bunch of shit had to come out of the fridge. I don't know why she's left it here. It's going to melt everywhere. Like when we went to get 1 black cat, she got all 6 of them. Do you work with anyone who is pregnant? Not currently. Not currently. I try to get my wife pregnant like every day. It just doesn't take anymore. Not currently. We've had plenty of women get pregnant over the years. All right, what's up? Any gear you want to see? Just shout it out. We'll go look at it. Beef, bacon, swine is not food. Okay. Use beef bacon. Use whatever you want. Poor like ratio. It was pretty wild last night because there was no notification. We were actually higher on the thumbs up than the actual attendance. Ground fog, what up? Pregnant snakes, rabbits, and chickens. You're going to come out this week. I'm going to come out this next week. Got it. Going to Nashville for fun. Going to Nashville for the 4th of July. Ever been there on the 4th? No, I have not. I'm not personally. I won't go there on the 4th of July. Do you work with anyone? So, Caden, why the question? What are you thinking? Chris Watkins, what's up, buddy? We were talking about you today. I've got notification 20 hours after the fact, of course. YouTube weird today. It's been weird the last couple weeks, man. Brandon, do you know Tyler Nolan? Do you know who that is? Angie, what's up? Steve F, what's going on? Better hammer fire pistol 92 or a fucking SIG all day. Jungle rig that you showed yesterday. What were the pouches mounted to? A tapered war belt? No, those are mounted to a padded war belt, a padded belt that I made. We have not put that out. I've cut them. We've given them to production, and we cannot fucking, production can't sew them. They come out fucked up every time. I do tattoo. Tattoo artist got bit by. He got bit by a fucking cobra. I don't know if he got bit by a rattlesnake, but he's missing the top digit of his finger because he got bit by a cobra. Was to the hospital in about 5 minutes. They pumped 5 bottles of anti-venom that he took with him to the hospital, and then they flew in from North Carolina. I think they flew in more anti-venom that was expired. Saw that Randall put up a video on your rig. Haven't seen it yet. Ground fog. I'm not sure who we're talking about. Do you mean Brandel, my guy? Yeah, Tyler Nolan. That's why I'm starting a zoo, because of Tyler Nolan. What's up, John? Good to see you. Bloody Bones. What's up? Did you used to make a sun visor rig? Sun visor cover, yeah. Bloody Bones. Are you the dude here that runs the haunted house? Is that you? I do a visor cover for the vehicle. Kaden has a fetish. Did she answer? The jungle rig that you showed yesterday. Okay, we've read all these. Chicken hatching eggs like crazy all over the place this year. Food production. Yeah, this year food production is off the hook. I've got tons of broody chickens trying to sit. The rabbits are super high production this year. My fruit trees are producing like crazy. I've got trees that we've never had fruit on that have full crop this year. Maybe it's just all the rain. Maybe that's what's doing it. Tons of rain, warm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've done incredible this year so far. No haunted house, but I do go all out for how. Got it. We have we got a dude here that has a bunch of buildings, consecutive buildings on Old Court Square, and he's got a great haunted house in there. And his mascot is Bloody Bones. Chickens and rabbits are just at ease. Which that might be something to it, right? They know that all the taxes are better this year. Ground fog. What are we doing here? Ground fog. What did you say? Oh, Randall. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I know him as grunt proof. Yeah, he put up a video. There's over 200 comments. Brandel and I made a reaction video with Isaac yesterday. It's 90 minutes. I read every comment and reacted to all the comments on his video. I watched his live this morning. What is your suggestion for carrying suppressor around 6? Put it on the rifle. Buy something appropriate for that. There's plenty of dudes making them that have asbestos inside or, oven mitt liner. Tim Riley, what's up, man? Trees are growing amazing food forests moving right along. Asian persimmons grafted to American rootstock. Very cool, man. I recently saw dudes cutting down Bradford pears and propagating, grafting for, proper pear trees into them. What a good idea, man. How have I not seen that till now? William Edge, what is your suggestion? Okay, we did that one. Apple trees are loaded. Yeah, our apple trees are loaded too. I actually ate some apples off the trees already this year. They usually go bad before we ever get them. Like they turn black and stuff. We have a ton of cedar trees around here. This year so far, my orchard looks better than ever. Lots of fruit setting, and your garden is taking up. What do you think the difference is this year, Kiri? I'm sure mine's because Tim came in and, pruned everything and just really worked on it this year. Am I deaf or are you quiet? I don't know what to tell you. Listen louder. Can everybody on here tell Loke Vamp? I don't even know what his name is. Loke Vampeel. That the sound is good. Ice Mike, you did get a membership, and that means that you had access to the pulling the thread video that went up today. I mean, Bradford Barrel grassed it. They're fucking everywhere, man, in Tennessee. HOAs will have stipulations that you can't have fruit trees that produce fruit. What do you do to keep the bugs off your fruit plant? I don't use any, I don't do anything to keep the bugs off. I went out last night and crushed squash bugs on all the squash plants out there. Brad M, what's up? Companion planted all the trees last year and have done a lot of soil work. Nice. That's what you think, that's your guess. Fruit trees are doing very well. Rains have been, yeah, we've had a lot of rain. Since you don't make plate carriers, who makes a good one that'll last a long time? I have London Bridge plate carriers. Loke, let your boyfriend know it's the wrong hole. It's lower. I've been grafting different fruiting pears to Bradford for years. Get several started, then top the parent tree. So that works for you. You can confirm that actually does produce. Also give that my pear tree has 3-year cycle. It's loaded, then small crop. Oh, interesting. That would make sense, Angie, because I have a pear tree that I liked very much last year, and it was heavy in fruit. And this year it's only got about 15 pears on it. I liked it so much that we planted like 10 more pears this year. Rain probably 80% of it, 10% warmer spring. Greg, what's up? Greg Columbus. Comfrey seems to be beneficial to apple trees. We've put comfrey a lot of places. By we, I mean Tim Riley. Kiri's probably put some comfrey in too. Been pulling potato beetles every day. Squash bug eggs. Yeah, squash bugs. And if there's squash bug eggs, there's squash bugs. Find them being blessed. Been blessed to not have an outbreak of squash bugs like I did last year. I let the squash go, and we'll get some squash off. And then when I start seeing squash bugs, I just pull the whole plant. Cody, $100. What are we doing for $100? Angel, Mexico, what's up? Pear trees the same way this year. My red pears, though, are super heavy. There are hundreds of pears on the red pear tree right now. I was told you can't use orange tree wood in a smoker to smoke meat because it's poisonous. Can anybody confirm that? Is London Bridge better or worse quality than Spiritus? I wouldn't tell you not to get Spiritus. I think you're fine getting Spiritus. I'm sure they make a fucking awesome armor carrier. Cry's probably got a great armor carrier. But I just personally have London Bridge. There's probably 6 of them over here. Squash bugs, yeah, everybody grows zucchini though, but do you actually use the zucchini? Like I grow this squash and I'm like, why do I even do this? Like I'll eat 2 or 3 crookneck squash. I had something really good on a charcuterie board Saturday, and I thought it was squash. I thought it was yellow squash, and then it was very crisp and hard. It might have been yellow cucumber, but they had it in vinegar. Like they used an immersion, a vacuum sealer, probably, and infused it with a vinegar, almost like pickles. Been replacing grass with different kinds of clovers. Nice. Sadoon, I don't understand what you're saying, man. You got to convert it into my language here. Scott, what's up? I was told you can't cook on juniper wood because it's poisonous too, but I've done it and everyone liked it. Did you watch from afar. Pickled kohlrabi. Yeah, like kohlrabi, that's a big root, right? Kohlrabi. Don Gorham has some squash pepper relish. I'll bet it is. Orange colored wood or Osage orange wood. Both can be irritants. Haven't heard about not being able to use orange tree wood to smoke meat. Always heard that if it's a fruit-bearing tree, it's safe to smoke. Cooked them all the time, made squash lasagna. Got it. Nice. So you're growing a crop that you're using. That's good. I grow them and I don't use much squash. I ate it. It's fine. I wasn't smoking meat, just grilling. We've got all these. We're in the fly rotation right now in Tennessee. We've got these little green ones here right now, and then a couple weeks ago we had these big black hairy ones. We'll see 5 or 6 show up and then they'll be gone. Do you have any experience with using a simply pump well water pump? I do not. Turns your electric well into a hand pump. I know they make something called an Amish. I don't remember what they call it. It's a super long tube that you put down the pipe and you bring it up, and it's like a bucket. I think it holds a gallon each time. You can use the wood from an orange tree to smoke meat. I bought a set of leather and wood fly. Oh, I'll bet those are really nice. I'll bet they squashed the shit out of those flies because I got tired of breaking the cheap ones. We grow yellow and zucchini every year, and we cook with them all the time. Loves nice. Definitely getting a London Bridge tray and plate carrier if that's what you trust. I have them. I'm not telling you that's the only flow jack pump system is what you're getting. What we're getting. If you get on London Bridges, they always have promos and stuff. And the plate carriers are pretty. And they had a nice multi-cam black one. That's what Amanda has too. Getting the big horse flies in. Yeah, we're getting biting flies right now. I'm spraying my dogs every day with Bronco. Finally, Caleb, what's up? Put tomato cages on 20 squash plants. Keep the leaves off the ground, reducing where squash bugs can live. Nice. Any recommendations for a good emergency generator? Honda. There's some other brands, but you might have heard of this one called Honda. If you're getting a gas one, man, you have a lot of options, but most companies compare their shit to Honda, and you won't wish you didn't have the Honda. If you can get something diesel, you can go Generac, Onan. You have a lot of options. You can also go natural gas or propane. You can also get dual fuel that'll run propane or gasoline. Palmetto State Armory sells London Bridge plate carriers. There we go. Is the lower module for the Mystery 9 available? It's not. I had the slip. I had the cut list in my hand tonight. We're about to make patterns for it. I also have 2 mystery 10 bags cut, so we'll mess with that some more tomorrow. I gotta get some water. If you weren't here in the beginning, we did tool roll-ups, Tiger Stripe Orange. Those are CQB mag pouches. Those are Rallyman's with pistols. Those are zippered knife pouches. Those are deplorable bags right there. And then all this stuff too. Yeah, you guys are going to love the 10 bags. Clever, what's up? Man, I saw a chick she was milking a coral snake. I don't even know how you fucking milk a coral snake. But she was milking a bunch of venomous stuff. Rammer, what's up? Old generator welders, most will do 240, 110. Nice, like the big millers and such. Bob, what's up? Tiger stripe orange is hot. It is, yeah, it is. Generac, nice dual fuel system. Allows you to plumb in a large storage tank. Nice. Nice bourbon, relaxing with the family. Right on. Y'all have an amazing night. Yep. You too, buddy. Dual fuel Westinghouse generator runs my house. I had to run 3 days straight last September. Ran like it. What do you pull? What do you? What's the fuel source? Mystery 9 was good. I thought the Mystery 9 was pretty fucking great. Really. You're gonna like the 10. I do still like the Starlink. Yeah, I sure do. Anytime you see us do a live from the podcast stream, that's on Starlink. Common misconception: coral snakes don't have. They're rear fanged, but they have small fixed fangs. Unlike, yep. Yeah, it takes some doing to get envenomated by a coral snake. Greg Columbus, where are you from? That's my friend Bob Lester asking. I actually know Bob in real life. Wasp stings this year seem more potent. You know, I got stung by a wasp last year, and it fucking hurt worse than I ever remember it hurting. And there are a lot of wasps this year, last year. Radio, what's up, bud? Lenoke. Lenoke. Do you know where that is, Bob? Conor McGregor is doing a lot of press in Ireland. Dude is cooking on immigration. Yeah, he's... Imagine if somebody had been saying that shit fucking 5 years ago. I guess New York's about to kind of go the same way. Loaded to head towards refuge this weekend. Nice. Got stung today. Dean, hurts like hell. Thoughts on beekeeping? Yeah, beekeeping, that'd be awesome. I was at a bee installation and got stung on both ears. And it might be because I'm older. That just might be the difference. Like, it was way worse. How have you been, buddy and crew? Josh, we're great, man. How are you? Furman Tri-Fuel. I know Furman, Furman's Canada, right? I know Toolman Tim raves on the Furman stuff. Did you load up tread boards? Better than a shooting mat. I'm surprised that didn't rip that zipper out of there. Westinghouse gas propane 19.5. Nice. Wired directly to the house. Awesome. Bee vomit is delicious. Did you see those videos I sent you tonight, Josh? Josh, have you been to Ruby Falls? Starlink on the road with our 35 camper, much better than campsites. Wife, oh yeah. Recently acquired what do you think of the Starlink, Evan? You got the little portable one, right? Recently acquired Staccato C. Have to order Velcro mag panel for it. Fun times. Velcro mag. Oh, like mag cards? Yeah, I got the Max Trax with the sea sucker mounts. I got from the customer. Oh, you got those suction cups. Those are badass. Both versions, Starlink, absolutely essential. No on Ruby Falls. But you know what it is, right? It's a massive cave system. And then it goes down. There's an elevator that goes down. Massive waterfall underground that's fully illuminated. And they've got a restaurant and stuff down there. Mounting 10K generator head to power stroke crankshaft. Cut the front bumper. Wow. This will make you laugh. I was locking the gate at work. Lightning struck close to the site. I got zapped through the fence. Well, I hope you're okay, man. I just saw a video of a bunch of dead cows here in Tennessee that got took out by a lightning strike. Like dozens of just fucking laying dead on the side cows. Sea sucker makes some great mounts. I use one with my D-ring for my pup. Nice. No, Josh, we were up there at Lookout Mountain. We did not go. We didn't go to Ruby Falls. Have first gen motorized dish. We have the mobile. I don't know if it's first gen. It's not the compact one, but we've got the mobile. We have it base mounted, and it has a motorized tracker with it. Simmerwell on here? I didn't see him. What's up, AJ? There he is. Good Armasaur. Stumbled, fell, but didn't piss myself. Well, I'm fucking glad it didn't fucking zap your heart, man. Church isn't over till the snakes are back in the bag. That's what we should do. We'll just register as a church. Venomous animals are difficult in Tennessee, and I think it's illegal at church. Like, we don't have snake. We're not supposed to have snake handling churches. So maybe we'll just do non-venomous. Register as a church. We'll wave at y'all going across 40. Probably stop in Jackson. Right on. We're going to Jackson this weekend, briefly. Tax shelter. Lightning is super. Yeah, Angie had some crazy shit, guys, if you didn't see it. She's in a fifth wheel, and lightning hit close and overpressurized the camper, blew the doors open, and I think a limb of a tree came down and actually damaged the roof somewhat. She did a live. I think it was on Instagram. Fucking pretty wild. Did it leave any marks? Did you feel static prior to strike? And what did it sound like? Sorry for questions and answer. This is a rare event. Super curious. I think we have the same one. I modified an extendable flagpole to mount the dish so we can break it down, store it when we get back on the road. Nice. Yeah, ours is just pretty permanently mounted. Battle Chemist, what's up, dude? How are you? You guys see these things? Local 14-year-old die on an electrified dock on our local lake. 6 other involved. Man, that's terrible. I bet he's now allowed within 50. I bet he's not allowed within 50 feet of a school. What are we talking about, Magnum? Do you, a Scully, have any more Pulling the Thread podcast? We just put one out today. You got to be a member. They come out. We do one every week. They come out usually a day or so after we record them. All the guys here that have a star next to their name. Sexual predator. I don't know what you're talking about, Magnum. Who are you? So what's the difference in new zipper knife out? What's the difference? The material we're putting inside them. Put a bunch of ducklings back in with the main flock. The emus are huge. one my male, well, they're both males, but my bigger one is probably up to my waist now. Lightning strike South Carolina lake, injured 20. Man. Oh, so the membership, it's $10. That's the people that have the stars next to their name. And the Pulling the Thread podcast comes out every week to the members. It comes out whenever we end up getting them out, whenever somebody remembers to do it, we publish it to the public a couple months later. Smelled metal in the air. Have a single red on my wrist. All I heard was a boom and burr, like Warthog's gun. Wow. Want to make another order? Can't find my gift card info. Was it sent? Yeah, it would have been sent in email. It sure would. Got some Killdozer teas a minute ago. We'll figure out membership right on. All you got to do is go to join. You can't do it on an Apple phone. You have to do it. Well, you can. You have to do it off of like Google. Remember, if you can see lightning, it can reach you. Oh, interesting. Caleb says lightning smells like a woman on her period taking a hot shower. What? Has like a metallic smell to it. All right, Magna McDonald, I'm about to ban you. I'm assuming you're talking shit. I never saw you reply as to what it was you're talking about, so I'll give you a second here to clear it up. Otherwise, we're just going to remove you. Day 2 of 12 hours of rain up here. Yeah, I think we have rain coming too. Brett K, what's up? It's because your gums bleed when lightning strikes. Interesting. Hints on Mystery 10, you're going to like it. Jason, what's up? Did you get where you're going? Anything like Mystery 9? Yeah, it's like Mystery 9. You always get the best patterns out of your material. Do you have a trash a lot of material? No, some of them are just good. Like the tiger stripe, it doesn't matter how you cut it or really even orient it. Same with woodland. Typhon's the worst. We probably trash, I don't know, when we're cutting something, we refuse 50% of the material, but we save it, and then we can put smaller things on there. But we do end up throwing probably 30% of Typhon away. You know, man, have me looking at boas again. That white one you have upstairs is to blame. You saw the new one. She just bought a bunch more today. Retics. She's like, I really want this retic. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to the hub. I have some animals being delivered on this date, so have him ship it. And then at dinner, she's like, I bought all of them. If lightning strikes close to my well, it disturbs the water table and brings up salt. Oh, I bet it does. Sarah asked what I wanted for my birthday in August. So I sent a screenshot of the Typhon lanyard with Cobra. She said I should just order it. Successfully grew tomatoes for the 3rd year in a row, along with a variety of peppers. Onions are next. Nice. Our tomatoes are looking really good this year. We've got some purples coming. I think they're purple Cherokee. We've got a lot of different tomatoes, but the purple ones and the black ones are very, they all look good. Grumpy Palmer, what's up, dude? How are you? Sitting in a room eating wiener schnitzel. I like some wiener schnitzel. Sonic cannot make fucking corn dogs to save their life. Every few weeks, I'm like, Amanda, go get 20 corn dogs, and we'll get them back here, and I'll eat them, and they'll just be like not right. And you unwrap them, and the fucking wiener in there is like yellow and green. It's like fucking just disgusting. Use the $10 now. I can get caught up. Oh, the membership, right on, right on. Thank you. Did you hear? There's a guy in British Canada, in BC, Columbia, Canada, was ordered to kill his ostriches. That's been going on for about a year now. They came out, said they tested 1 or 2 of the birds, and they tested positive for bird flu. So they go through court and order this whole destruction of all these ostriches, and then they come out and test them again, and there is no bird flu. They have 100% recovered. So the court orders all these birds destroyed, but the dump where they're going to dump them is demanding that each bird be individually tested, and there's another holdup. It's been going on for quite a while. It's fucking absolutely insane. It is literally just you're going to do what we fucking tell you, and if you don't, we're going to fucking punish you and ruin your life. Cherokee purple and black crim. Sonic. Sometimes the Sonic corn dogs are okay, and other times it's like they took them out of the fucking dumpster where they were rotting and brought them in. Is a corn dog a corn dog if it's not on a stick? How are you preserving the extra we don't preserve a lot of it. It gets fed to, we give as much away as we can, and then we feed it to the animals. State Fair brand frozen corn dogs, Walmart and Sam's Club. I get the all beef, nice. We eat corn dogs, I don't know, a few times a year. We eat hot dogs a few times a year. I have mockingjays eating my cherry tomatoes. We got a lot of cherry tomatoes too. I haven't seen a single, I don't even know where they're at. We bought a lot of cherry tomatoes because they just come ripe so much. But what did he say? He said, mockingjays eating any suggestion, fake owls. They make a motion sensing sprinkler that will strobe and make a siren and run a sprinkler. That might work for you. How poisonous is a coral snake? Most deadly, and are they the most deadly? They're a neurotoxin, so they're more like a cobra, but it's difficult to get envenomated. And coral snakes are very docile, right? If you didn't know what you were holding, you could hold a coral snake you might hold a coral snake just like you would hold a king snake. Sometimes it will bite, sometimes it won't, but it might not even try to bite you. And if it did bite you, it takes some chewing to get envenomated by a coral snake. They don't have like front fangs like rattlesnakes do. I've always heard, now somebody on here said they have little micro fangs, but I had always been heard that the fangs were towards the back of the mouth. Chili cheese corn dogs are dangerous. Adam, I don't think I've heard him cuss one time. What are we talking about? I don't even see anybody on here named Adam. I actually asked them if I could buy a box of uncooked corn dogs and bring you. None of you lived until you've had Fletcher's corn dogs. Man, see, people like corn dogs. Planted some figs, and there are too many to eat when they are fly. Yeah, absolutely. We liked figs so much. We had 2 trees that did well. I think we put in another 20 figs. Did somebody say something about me cussing? I don't even see the comment. My king snake was an albino lavender. She would bite me all the time because she was basically blind. I've got a lot of king snakes right now. chili cheese tots. I know Sonic has chili cheese tots because Miranda likes them, and when I have Amanda go get corn dogs, she gets chili cheese tots for Miranda. Oh, there's Adam. Adam Beecher, stop swearing. How about you fuck off? Run along. To boost your immune system every once in a while, you gotta get a food truck burrito. Is the Mojave Rattler the only snake in North America with Hemo Nero? I think you're correct on that. I think that is the case. I don't mess with venomous animals. I don't have any venomous animals. I've kept a lot of rattlesnakes in the past. I got mad at John the other day because I thought he was eating all the figs and not bringing me any. There's just not any there yet. They're not there. I'm about to use a bloom booster on them, a flower fertilizer. Haven't heard no dang cussing. Did hear about brisket and cheese ball deep fried? No, I've not heard that. I remember as a kid, Walmart had a stand outside selling corn dogs. Dude, when we moved to Camden, Tennessee here, Walmart had a tank of lobsters. Like, we always had that in San Diego. All the grocery stores had a tank of lobsters. But you don't see a tank of lobsters nowhere anymore. Does Cole make thick work pants? Yeah. Look at the riders. They make rider and hot rider. The hot rider is flannel lined, and they make lawless and above the law. Those are the 3-4 models that I have. The sketchier the area, the better the food truck. Yeah, my buddy owned a rattlesnake. Woke up with his cat hissing. The snake got out, and he went to grab it, and it bit him, and he lost his finger. Wow. Back when Walmart was cool. Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll have some fucking animal rights activist group out there protesting the lobsters. I'm surprised they're not pissed off about fucking fish stores. Kids have no idea how good it used to be. Always grabbed the lobster that broke his band and was fighting. How did we grab them? Did they have tongs there, or did you have to get an employee? Coming from a guy that's terrified of snakes, I can admire their beauty behind glass. Curious what got you into snakes. I've always had snakes and lizards. When we grew up, like, I grew up in military housing, we moved a lot, and I wasn't allowed to have pets until my parents got divorced. And then I had all kinds of pets, mostly because Dad wasn't there and Mom didn't know. I had a baby raccoon, I had a couple possums, I would catch lizards all the time. Mom took me out snake hunting a lot when I was a kid. We'd go out and catch snakes and lizards. You seen the Elver Galarga case? No, might affect the second. No, I'm not familiar with it. What is it? Favorite snake that I ever had was a 10-foot reticulated python. He was only 4 feet when I got him. He was super laid back, guessing weighed about 50 pounds. Right on. I'm about to get a 150 pound, a really, really big, like enormous retic. 2 of them. And I've got a berm. We've got a few retics. Apparently I have 4 or 5 or 6 more retics coming to the FedEx hub next week. And then I've got some wild strain caught. It's the original strain of Negritas, Mexican black king snakes, from like way back in the day when people started collecting them. And these are the original unadulterated DNA. There's nothing been done to them. They're just straight black Negritas. And then I've got Nabachi, Arizona Mountain Kings coming. Baby retics are 4 feet-ish. Yeah, we've got one that's probably 6, 7. Never weighed my snake, but I'm thinking 21. Nice, nice. My youngest has no fear. That kid bought me a squirrel, walked up and grabbed. Dude, I would love to have some. I see squirrels. I should just get some of them. They have them at the shows and stuff. Is that Camden? They still have tanks at Red Lobster. Ugh, disgusting. Almost stepped on a black rat snake in the neighborhood cattle barn 2 days ago. Neighbor's cattle barn. It was big enough to make me jump. Dude, we had I don't know, did I put the video up? We had a fat black rat snake caught right out in the parking lot next to everybody's cars. Did you sell the snakes that you had in the trailer? Yeah. A lot of them just died from age. We've had 0 animals, 0 reptiles. I was kind of proud of that. I'm like, we don't have any reptiles at all. We're out of reptiles. Little farm kid. That's the best though, man. You can get an exhibitor license in Tennessee if you want to get into venomous species. Nope, we're not doing that. We'll probably have cobras tomorrow. Can snakes bite through jeans? They can. Yeah, they can, man. Yep. I've been around a lot where rattlesnakes were striking and biting, and I've never been bit through the pant leg. I've never had it happen. It can happen though. I lived in Tierra growing up. We had 2 kids. It used to be a bombing range. It was all everywhere there was Camp Elliott for like World War II in Korea, bombing range. I think even Vietnam mortars and shit. And every time it rained, old ordnance would come to the surface. And we picked it up, and I had a whole collection of it as a kid. And this kid, Corey, I don't remember the other kid's name. I went to school with him. And they were throwing a piece of ordnance back and forth, and it blew up. And it killed one of them and disfigured the other one. So when that happened, all of the EOD guys and contractors would come through every year, metal detect and remove ordnance. And they would come through and catch all of the rattlesnakes in the area, and they let them go in another area. Well, we were frequently in the other area, and I remember riding down with my dog on some single track, and I'm coming down this single track, and I got struck at by 24 rattlesnakes. Like the craziest shit. If somebody had told me this, I'd be like, that motherfucker's full of shit. And that turns out that mountain area is where they released all of those rattlesnakes. Heard if you get tagged from a gaboon, it's almost certain loss of limb. I don't know. I see a lot of people fucking with gaboons though. How much do you think a baby Bigfoot is? I don't know. I'd love to have one. You want a pet possum? Dude, like, don't even mess with buying a possum. They're going to charge you hundreds of dollars. Just go find a baby possum, find a mama possum, take a baby. I've probably had 100 baby possums. I even had 3 possums in this building that I showed on live feed every single night. We've had so many possums. Just tons and tons of them. Used to work in an RV repair shop, and the adjoining business was an exotic pets. That's a hell of a combo. Someone broke in and let everything loose. We were finding snakes. That's fucking wild. Then I say I want a retake, and Amanda heard me. We used to catch cottonmouths and king snakes. We would put a cottonmouth and a king snake in the bucket, see who would win. The king snake always won. I figured out that is in the heel of my foot. It's broken tile or grout from the shower drain. That makes sense. Did you get it out? What if Bigfoots are not potty trainable like a monkey, but worse? Apparently there's a Bigfoot around a lake called Possum Kingdom in Texas. I say I want a raccoon, but it's just another baby that bites. There's a baby raccoon available right now near Columbia. She's got a baby. She has a male bobcat also available. Mama skunk and young one that showed up this week. I'm off tomorrow night, so time to go hunting. Set a catch cage with some cat food, and you'll have a, yeah, absolutely. Sardines work really well. We have possums come on the front porch at night to eat cat food. Our border collie just stares at them out the side window. Except on the same spot. Got it. How are you going to get it out of there, Amanda? Me and Brandel can just use a little scalpel tomorrow. Open it up. So descented skunks. Most people actually don't descent them, Jason. You just get baby. There's baby skunks for sale. You can have them. All of those are considered exotics. So you do a permit. It's like it's just a $30. It's a fee, really. It's just fucking $30 tax you pay every year. Why am I tired? It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, you just raise them from babies. They don't spray. They poof. They have little poofs. If you can catch a skunk without it spraying you, you can hold the skunk by the tail above ground, and it can't spray you. Are you sure about that? Imagine somebody's going to try that. I've been sprayed by a skunk before. We'll have Isaac try. That sounds suspect. That light went. If you put salt on a bird's tail, it can't fly away. Tried to buy a black bear cub as a kid, but the guy wouldn't sell it to me without an adult. Man, they don't let us have any fun anymore. I'm going to get a big incubator, hatch out some ostrich eggs. You know, there's different kinds of guineas. There's a very bright blue, electric blue looking guinea. They're beautiful. They're about $100 a bird. But you can get eggs and hatch them out. These are the shirts this week, guys. We did the Killdozer shirt again. I very much like that green right there. And we have it on black also. Yeah, man, I've seen it. A couple of teenagers found a few baby skunks, brought them to us. We freak out, ran away, but they just stood there holding them. $10-ounce silver emu coin on a little while. That's cool. That's cool. Killdozer 2 shirt. Online now. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off of here. We'll do a live at some point tomorrow. Record a couple videos. Watching old videos of the crocodile hunter handle without a hook, large African spitting cobra. He was soaked. Yeah, I remember that. I remember it. Killdozer shirts. Yeah, they're great. The Killdozer shirts get something to do with the tail. Helps them spray. Interesting. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out for a few.